Well, good morning. I recently came across this quote and it absolutely destroyed me, but in the best way possible. So I figured, what better place to start? I recently came to the realization that I jumped down the rabbit hole and I have no idea where I am. I've been following every crazy thing online you're supposed to do to find yourself or get your spark back, and I still have countless questions about who I am. And maybe that's okay. Sometimes that's what birthdays do. If you're lucky, you may have spent that one day out of the 365 surrounded by family and friends and blowing out candles, wishing for a dream to come true. But this one day can also make you realize that even though you have so many people around you that love you and support you, you still feel alone. Or maybe that's just me. But this year, I was literally alone for my birthday. I spent it on my own, enjoying my own company, and it was the greatest wake-up call I got in a while. So, I'm 19 today, and I honestly don't know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna get sentimental yet, that's voiceover me's job, but I have some really fun things planned for today. I'm spending my birthday alone this year, but I'm actually pretty excited. I have never done this. I'm gonna be brutally honest here and say that I did a lot of research on TikTok, Pinterest, everything, just like bucket list ideas, things to do, like how to spend it. And I've been trying to journal a lot and get to know myself and what I want to do today, because I want to fill this day with things that I love doing and that recharge my batteries and make me feel alive again. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. I wrote up a little list in my phone and in my journal as well, just some ideas. So I got ready. I did a little makeup, actually more than I usually do on an everyday basis, but I love doing this and it brings out my creative side, and I feel it's just a very great way that I can express myself. So yeah, I already feel a lot better. I've been listening to a birthday playlist. It just put me in such a good mood. So now the plan for today is I'm gonna go to the park and have a little journal session, which I am so excited for. I wanna get back to writing because I feel like I've been neglecting it a lot. So I just wanna get everything off my chest and down onto paper and just sort out my feelings a little bit. And then I want to go to a cafe because I have to study a bit. It's actually not that bad because I enjoy this class so much. It has definitely pushed me outside my comfort zone, but it's finally something that I'm very much interested in. It's not a chore when I sit down to study. I do want to order like a fun drink or something to eat, something that I wouldn't necessarily treat myself to, but today's my birthday, so we're making an exception. Alright, and then I'm actually filming on the camera that I got as an early birthday present, and I want to take it around the city, film some things, take some pictures, obviously film this video, and get a little bit creative. I also want to go secondhand shopping or to like vintage stores, something like that. I haven't done that like ever, I think, and there are so many good places here in Prague. For the night, I haven't decided yet if I want to go to a restaurant by myself. I can't believe I'm saying that because I definitely would not have done that a few years ago, even a year ago, I think. And get a fancy meal, order a drink or something, or just come back home and have a movie night I have a face mask that I've been saving for so long, so yeah, and just have like a self-care night for myself and just slow down. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, basically just filling this day with things that make me feel alive and feel more like myself, I guess. So yeah, I'm really excited, but I've been yapping away and now it's very, very late. But also another point for today is that I am not late. I am not in a hurry. We don't have to rush anywhere because it's usually what I do on a day-to-day basis, but today is not that day. All right, I have my journal, so let's go to the park. When I was around 5, I decided I'm going to become an actress. My parents were really supportive, but the first thing I remember hearing after I shared my plans was, it's going to be hard, almost impossible. And sure, that's true, but that's not what a 5-year-old wants to hear. A 5-year-old wants to believe everything is going to be okay, and everything is going to work out. And that is how you move through life. The problem is that feeling of hope, of security, of success, it starts to fade away. But you can never let that show. So it's time to start putting on a face every day. Show people you're okay. Better yet, you're amazing. And obviously nothing is wrong. Because if you're not brave enough to face the world will trample you and break you into a million little pieces. Happy, right? I feel like celebrating. But maybe this can be a good thing. You collect the important parts and you get to rebuild yourself. And you become more resilient and more yourself than you've ever been. And isn't that what life is about? Well, maybe not, but there's still a lot of time to figure it all out and ourselves in the process. Have you guessed the riddle yet? The Hatter said, turning to Alice again. No, I give up, Alice replied. What's the answer? I haven't the slightest idea, said the Hatter. And maybe that's exactly the point. We're not supposed to have all the answers. We're not supposed to have it all figured out. That's what this time is for. To get to know the characters, the scenery, and get to know yourself. Or maybe a better word would be to build yourself. You don't just wake up one day and know everything about you. You build you through your experiences, by getting outside your comfort zone, by meeting new people, going to new places, trying new things. We spend so much of our lives trying to please others and trying to become someone that society wants us to be. Well, to that I say, grab a paintbrush and paint all the roses red, or pink, or bright blue, whatever your heart desires. And if you don't know what your favorite color is yet, go to the store, browse around the aisles with no distractions, and just feel what calls to you. And you're gonna figure out what it is in your heart that you actually really want. Okay, I stopped by here at home for a second. I mean, at my dorm, but studying took a little bit longer than expected. It is now 6:30 p.m. and I'm about to go and get dinner. I am so tired, but at the same time, I've been sitting for like 5 hours, or I don't know, for a long time. So I wanted to move, but at the same time, my brain is so overwhelmed. I was debating whether to go out or not, but I'm gonna. There's this absolutely amazing vegan place. It's called Lynn's Vegan Corner, and it sells Asian food, and it's, again, absolutely mind-blowing. I've been there once, but it was so good, and it's so cute. So I thought that's where I'm gonna get my birthday dinner from, and probably get a sweet treat as well. Maybe not from there, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna come home and put on a movie and have a self-care night, and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited. Anyways, I'm gonna get going and get my dinner because I'm getting really hungry. 19 is such a weird age. You're old, but you're young. You're an adult, but you're still a kid. You're kind of in the in-between. But I guess that's the best thing about it. It's so easy to get lost in the void that is social media. To want to have everything figured out in a day and become the best version of yourself in a week. So I'm here to remind you that you have all the time in the world. You don't have to have it all figured out. This is only the beginning. As one last thing, I hope that from now on, when you try to list the things that you love, you won't forget to mention yourself.